The man screamed in despair. He was about to turn into a zombie. He wanted to end it all with a knife. But when he looked at his innocent daughter, he couldn't leave her alone in this world. He put on a countdown watch and decided to find a safe home for his daughter in his final moments. On the way, his daughter cried nonstop. He knew she was missing her mom. So he took out his wife's perfume and sprayed it gently around the little girl. Surprisingly, once she smelled her mom's scent, she stopped crying. On the road, they met another young woman who was searching for her own family. They decided to travel together. Before long, they found a camper filled with supplies. The owner of the camper saw them and decided to give it to the man. He said his whole family had already been infected, and they didn't want to hurt anyone else. With no hope left, they chose to face their end together. After leaving them behind, four muffled sounds echoed in the distance. The man leaned against a tree powerless. No one would make such a cruel choice unless they were desperate. He picked up the gun from the ground. There were still bullets left. He hesitated, tempted to end his own life. He mustered up the courage to make his final decision. But just then, his daughter suddenly spoke up. It was the first time she had ever said it. The sound filled him with joy and gave him the strength to keep going. He dropped the weapon at once. At that moment, the girl also came over, picked up the daughter, and decided to take them back to her village, a safe place. But they hadn't walked far when the man couldn't hold on anymore. The toxin made him collapse in agony. He tried his best to wipe the fluid from his face to stay awake and control his craving for rotten flesh. When he saw his daughter in the distance, he pulled himself together again. He grabbed some rotten meat, carried his daughter on his back, and kept moving. But soon, he couldn't go on any longer. The man knew he was about to turn into a zombie. An idea came to him. He kissed his daughter for the last time, begged the girl to protect her, then tied the rotten meat to the end of the stick. He put on a mouthguard to keep from biting them and bound his hands with rope, making sure he wouldn't hurt them even if he lost control. In this way, he carried them on his back and kept walking. Finally, the girl found her tribe. Everyone was shocked by the sight. An elder wanted to end the man's suffering, but the girl stepped forward to stop him. She took out the man's wife's perfume and sprayed it gently in front of him. Though he was unconscious, he reacted to the familiar scent. In that moment, the man's soul was finally free. He had fulfilled his mission. When they returned to the camp together, everyone was happy. By accident, a woman lifted the child's shirt and saw two words written there: "Thank you." They were deeply moved. It was the father's most sincere love. He would never abandon his child, even if it cost him his life.